There we are. All right, so now this is the last day of the conference, and I'm in the lobby, and I see a bunch of people sitting there by the pool. Bob Dean, my friend, is sitting there, and everybody's listening to what he's got to say. So I walk out to him and I go, "Hey, Bob, what's going on?" He says, "Well, I got a story I'm telling him, my friends, about what the UFOs did to the missile base in NATO in Brussels. What had happened, and this is during Ronald Reagan's administration, okay, a UFO had gone over the missile base, lifted the 11-ton door, melted the nuclear warhead. Simultaneously, another UFO on the Russian side did the exact same thing. All the bells and whistles are starting to go off in the Pentagon, the United Nations, Moscow, Washington. Everybody's flipping out. Nobody knows what to do. They're totally freaked out on it." So this was told to me by Bob Dean. It was sitting next to Robert Uranarty. Robert Uranarty, who was the head of MUFON at this time. And what Robert did was he was listening to Bob talk, and I says, "Bob, you have a book in your hand. What are you reading? Because if you're reading it, I want to know what it is too." And he says, "Oh, it's about Mexican archaeology, the Mexican Roswell." I says, "Really? A UFO that crashed in Roswell?" And I said, "Well, who wrote the book?" He says, "Ruben," the guy sitting next to me. I go, "Oh, well, nice to meet you, Ruben. How do you do? You know, I've seen this guy all weekend, but I had no idea that this was the guy that wrote the book on the Mexican Roswell." So now he says, "Oh, well, we're all breaking up and everybody's going home and everything." He says, "You know, I have something to show you that I haven't shown anyone else." This is Ruben to me and Robert, who is the producer of the conference, all right? So he comes up, "Come up to the car, I got some pictures I want to show you." And I said, "Can I take pictures of it?" He says, "No, I can't, because it's going to be on the Discovery Channel. I've signed an agreement and I can't show you, but I can tell you what I saw." What I saw at that time was a picture of Ruben Uranarty holding a clay pot with 4 figures on it. The one figure was Aztec, Inca, and Maya. The 4th figure was a gray with a piece of corn, and they're all holding hands. So this was the top part of the thing. So now he found this. He's the archaeology guy in Mexico, Ruben Uranarty, the archaeologist, and he happens to be the head of MUFON in California. And you should see the look in his eyes when he's looking at this figurine with the alien and the Aztec, and it's very distinctive. Aztec, Maya, Inca, because the features are different, and with the gray alien holding the piece of corn.